Want a fully functional Android TV experience right on your PC without buying an expensive streaming box? Today, I will show you exactly how to set up an official high performance Android TV virtual box using Android Studio. So, first, just search for the Android Studio in your Google Chrome or your preferred browser, and then go to the first link that comes up. I will also put the link in the description below. So download the official Android Studio for your Windows PC. So here you can see this is the basic like terms and condition. Just hit agree and then just click on download Android Studio. So after downloading the Android Studio, then you mainly need to install it. So this is a basic software installation. So I will show you. So just double click on the software that you have just downloaded and then click on next and then click on next again. No need to change anything, just click on next and hit install. So installation might take a while depending on your internet speed and your PC's speed. So here download is now completed, so let's click on finish. So this is the interface of our Android Studio. So here now we mainly need to do some adjustment. So here click on more actions and then here click on this option and then click on create virtual disk, click on allow. So now we will create a virtual device in our Android Studio. So here form factor, just select TV and then here you can select the resolution. Let's select 1080p. You can change it if you wish. So then let's click on next. So now here you can see like the device name. So in your device name, you can put any name, but I would say do not put spaces in the name because I did the put spaces, then I needed to change it again. So if you did put space in the name of the device, I would highly suggest you to not do that. You can use underscore or do not give any spaces in the device name. And here you can see the latest version of Android 16. So we will select it. You can change it if you wish. And then here click on System Manager and then click on this download icon here. As my device is like Windows 64-bit, so I will click on this Android TV Intel x86-64 and then it would start downloading the required components. So I will fast forward this part. So now it is done. Let's click on finish. After doing that, then click on additional settings. So in your additional settings, you would see a lot of options. So here in the startup, if it would automatically select it to quick, but if your device is having problem to boot up, then I would suggest to select the cold option, because if you select the cold option, then like it would hard restart everything. So if your device is having problem in the startup, then I would suggest to keep it in cold. And here internal storage, so if you intend to install a lot of application, then you can increase internal storage depending on how much spaces you have on your disk. So you can increase it to 16 GB or 12 to 16 GB depending on your need. So let's select here 10 GB for example. So you can adjust it as you wish. And for the CPU cores, it would be automatically selected, but you can increase it if you wish, but I do not suggest to increase it very much because then your default Windows would also stutter. And in the RAM option, you can also select the RAM depending on your uses. So if you select too low of RAM, then your device might lag like your emulator. And do not also put it very high. So like I have like 16 GB RAM, I have selected 4. You can also go above that if you wish, but just remember, if you like select less RAM, then your device might struggle. So after selecting everything, now let's click on this play icon, and now here you can see that our emulator Android TV is now booting up. It is saying, giving me a warning because I have Vanguard anti-cheat software installed on my device. So it is saying to disable it to run it properly without any issue. So if you have any kind of anti-cheat software from any kinds of games, then I would suggest you to close it from your system tray here and also from your system manager or task manager as well. So it is taking a little bit of time. So I would suggest you to be patient. So here you can see now our Android TV is booting up. So it is saying Android TV. All right. So this is the interface, but here you can also install application as you wish, like you would in any kinds of Android TV. but the problem is that there is like big bars, and like you cannot easily resize it, and you cannot use it in the full screen on your PC. So now I will show you how you can open this Android TV emulator in full screen mode. For that, you would need to download this application, AutoHotkey. The download link will be available in the description below. So just go to their official website and download this official software, AutoHotkey. So we will use it to create a shortcut that would open the Android TV in like full screen mode. So let me just install this AutoHotkey. So here we do not need to change anything, just click on install. And now let me just close the Android TV first. All right, so now we would install this AutoHotkey application. So this is a basic software installation, just click on hit install. So now our AutoHotkey is installed on our device. So we would create a script using this AutoHotkey. So let me close it. So I have created a script. I will also put the script link in the description below. So just right click on it, click on new in, and then here we mainly need to select AutoHotkey script, and you can give a name of this script. So this is not linked to anything else, you can name it as you wish. So for this video's purpose, I am naming it to Android TV, and then just click on create. So now here you can see in our desktop we have an like AutoHotkey script which is Android TV. So just right click on it and then click on edit in notepad, and now we will paste an script here. So before that, let me just change the name of my virtual device. I am like putting here MashTV, for example, with no spaces, because earlier I have given spaces which was messing up with my AutoHotkey. So this is why I would highly suggest you to change the device name to like without any spaces. After selecting everything, click on finish and let's close it. So now let me open the AutoHotkey script again, and now here we will put this script here. So in the path it would be automatically selected to this path. You can also verify it by browsing to your C drive, and here you mainly need to change your PC's username, because your username might be different. So I have given my PC's username here, and in the ADV name you mainly need to give the like device name, like Android emulator device name we have set earlier. For example, in my case, I have given it MashTV. So I am putting here MashTV in the ADV name and window title, and then we're saving it. So these three fields need to be changed. So just remember that, and then just double click on it. And when you double click on the script, then the script would run. Do not worry, it would automatically open the Android TV in full screen mode. So here you can see the loading window, Android TV. Now it is completely mimicking the original Android TV experience. So we can browse it via like our keyboard here. We can move across. Here you can see the Google Play Store. You can sign in and then download any kinds of like application. So here you can also give it a name. So let's give it Android TV. So here you can also add accounts or profiles. So let me just sign in to my account. So we have signed in with our account here. So you can also move it across your display by the mouse, but for like navigation and etc, you need to use your keyboard for that. So here you can see we can download any kinds of Android TV application and then use it. So here we have added Play Store. So you can see that we are getting the Play Store application here. So YouTube for Android TV. So let's add it. Let's download it and open it. So you can see that our YouTube app is now loading perfectly fine. So you can download your favorite media centers, file managers, or testing apps. Just keep in mind that performance rely on your hardware. Ensure CPU virtualization is enabled in your BIOS, and remember that some highly secured streaming platforms strict playback on emulators. So just like first verify that if it is working for your emulator or not. And if this step-by-step setup helped you out, make sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe to TechMesh for more optimization guides, and leave a comment below if you run into any setup issues. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.